So if you have a really hard time falling asleep because your brain just won't shut up, this video is for you. I'm Sandy Wesnicki, and I help stressed and anxious people become Zen badasses and actually enjoy their lives. I had anxiety-driven insomnia for many, many years. The earliest I can remember was 5th grade, when I would watch my Garfield clock and think, okay, if I fall asleep now, I'll get 4 hours of sleep before the bus comes in the morning. In my mid-20s, I finally went to the doctor and I said, look, I need something to help me sleep, because I'm trying all this stuff. I'm doing yoga and getting exercise, but my brain won't shut up long enough to let me fall asleep. So he did as doctors do, and he gave me Ambien, and when that stopped working entirely, he gave me lorazepam on top of that. I took those two things together for years and years. Nobody ever talked to me about anxiety. Come to find out, you're not supposed to be taking these things together for a long period of time. Anyway, eventually I realized I need to figure this out on my own, and I can't rely on the medication anymore. It was helpful for a time. I'm completely dependent on it. Without it, I'm not sleeping. I want to find a way to do this from within. One of the things that really helped for me was to set a boundary on myself, a time boundary. So for me, the rule is after 8 p.m., there's no work. And after 10 p.m., there's no problem solving. So from the hours of 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., no problem solving. If my husband brings up something that we need to solve, this needs to wait until the morning. So if I'm lying in bed and I catch myself thinking about tomorrow, trying to solve a problem, trying to write an email, any of these things, I use the notice, acknowledge, and redirect pattern. First, you got to catch it. I'm writing an email for tomorrow. I'm making a to-do list for tomorrow. I'm thinking about a conversation that I had today. And I'm going to acknowledge this. And I do that with a hand on my heart and a hand on my stomach. And this is, you think of it like a heart hug. It's something that makes your nervous system feel safe and supported and grounded. I just acknowledge my mind is really busy right now, and I remind myself it's safe to let go of thoughts in this moment. And that's when it's time to hold myself accountable for holding this time boundary that I've created for myself. It's time to come back to, and I choose a point of focus. So that might be my breath, it might be the feel of my hand on my chest. I pick a point of focus to come back to. Then my mind will wander, and I do the practice again. With practice and patience and time, you'll get to a place where letting go of thoughts becomes easier and easier and easier. This is how you practice meditation in action. Let me know if you want me to give more tips on how to sleep when you have a really active mind.